Okay, appreciate you guys sticking around. You know what, you'll give Marquette a lot of credit. They played terrific tonight. Those guards, played extremely well. Cody, when he's playing like that, the backcourt's one of the best in the country when they're playing that way. Shaka's done a great job with this group. A lot of guys back from the Big East Championship a year ago. When you were coming in, they were coming off a loss. They were going to be ready to play. We're going to get their best game. I thought, again, we battled and kind of had what we needed to toward the end of the first half. We just didn't close out the half the right way. They got some separation. And when you give a really good team on their home court, that kind of separation is really hard to come back from. But again, they played great. Give them a lot of credit for what they were able to do tonight.
Questions for both Max and Coach?
Hey, Coach, after studying Tyler Kolek on film and from what you saw tonight, what stands out to you most about him?
Well, I mean, he's definitely improved his shooting. I mean, tonight, our game plan was to come in and, have to beat us from the outside a little bit because he puts a lot of pressure on the basket in the paint, either for himself scoring or creating for others in terms of assists. But he came out early and made some shots and got some confidence going early, and he really kind of controlled the game for a better part of the time that we were out there.
Max, you had some success scoring the ball. How did you see Marquette's defensive coverages change as the game went on?
As the game went on, they tried to pressure me a little bit more, try to get the ball out of my hands. The big focus was on the defensive end for us. We didn't bring the energy and intensity we needed to. And kind of like Coach said, we were where we wanted to be. At the end of the first half, and then they got separation. So we got to do a better job playing the full game.
Hey, RT, what type of challenges does Oso represent when he's able to play off-screen coverages in a lot of different ways?
Well, he's a mobile big, a guy that's really athletic. He's able to switch. They're able to stand their ground even on our bigs in terms of trying to put the ball back inside. But, those type of guys, man, they're really hard to deal with. We played years ago against a guy named Brandon Clark. He reminds me a lot of a Brandon Clark type player, ended up playing in Gonzaga after he left San Jose, but he's that type of big that affects the game on both ends of the floor.
Coach, Marquette had 37 rebounds to your 30. How do you think their performance on the glass impacted the game?
Well, they were pretty physical with us there. We didn't match that physicality. We thought coming into the game that we could try to impose our will on those guys in terms of getting extra possessions, in terms of offensive rebounding, and we weren't able to do that at the level that we thought we were going to be able to do that. But to give them credit, they were physical. They came out with a good mindset, and they got it done on the glass. We were -7.